All right, yo. Trade recap from not today, but yesterday. So yesterday I took two trades, which was one break even, one loss, and then before that in the AM session I should have taken a trade, which would have been a W. Like, it sounds really simple, like right now, like really talking in hindsight, but it's just a setup which I normally I would take, but there was something stupid which I was doing, and then because of that I didn't take the entry. Literally was a second, maybe seconds late. But yeah, going on the TopStep X account. The account now is at 51k, and then yeah, I could do all the calculations. Of course, I did. Like, I just can't help it basically because yeah, like you're just gonna calculate it. Like, you're gonna calculate how much you're up and stuff, and yeah. But I'm gonna make a trade recap from yesterday then and explain how I felt during the time, just my emotions around it. So the account is now at 51k. If I didn't take the loss, which if I did take that W yesterday, then the account was at 51,300 because the loss was $300, and then I would have been up 600, 700. So then I'll be up almost at 52k. Like, gonna do all the calculations, so basically down 1,000, you could say. But that's looking at like the negative side of things. But yeah, you're just gonna calculate that, of course. Yeah, now account is at 51k. The rest of the week I took one break even, but I'm not gonna take a trade recap from that. And then yeah, this is that $300 loss. But yeah, the trade that I took. So going in today, I was bearish. I always look at the weekly time frame. What's the weekly doing? And then looking at the structure, and then is it bullish? Is it bearish? So weekly is pretty bullish from here. But we got a bullish candle, and then we closed below. So that means a weekly change in state of delivery, and that means for me, okay, bigger time frame, higher time frame for me is bearish. So always going into these days, then I'm always leaning towards bearish prices, and then a inversion, like a higher time frame inversion, like a 1 hour plus, that could change it for like the intraday for just a small draw liquidity or a smaller period of time. But bigger time frame, higher time frame would always be still bearish. Yeah, going in today, this is that vertical line. Draws on liquidity. This is the draw on liquidity which we didn't take at 9:30 yet. That's the draw on liquidity which I could just mark out. I think we already took it after I took the entry, or before I took the entry. I would have taken the entry, but still, like, this is the draw on liquidity, and then not the external highest, highest form of draw on liquidity. Like, still bigger time frame, higher time frame is bearish. So I'm going to be looking for even lower prices. Looking at this as well, I was pretty confident with going to this. If not Friday, then probably upcoming week we will come here. Like, we have these lows on ES, which are literally perfectly equal. And then on NQ also didn't take this, so this is something for next week probably. But yeah, what we did, 9:30 open at this vertical line here. Looking at the structure, like, I could just explain the structure, but we didn't get there anyway, so I'm just going to go into the entry, what your entry actually was. So 9:30 open at the vertical line here. It does look like, don't look at the structure here on the right side, this push up, like, that is now relevant to this first trade that I'm going to show. But what we had here is, looking at this leg, I could just open a 5 minute. We have a SIBI here, a SIBI here, a SIBI here, 50 minutes. We have a SIBI here, we have a SIBI here, and then 30 minutes, we have a singular SIBI here, which I already marked out. And then on ES, we have a SIBI here, and then on a 1 hour, we don't have a singular one from swing high to swing low. So at the time, we had this as a singular one, because this one didn't form yet. So I could have marked out, but I'm gonna mark out 2 then. So that's what I did right there. And then yeah, going on to the 1 minute, basically 9:30 open right here, and then we just push lower. There maybe was something for people here, but not for me. We just push lower. We only had 8 NFP at 8:30, so I still can mark or show the economic calendar here. It's Thursday, and then Friday we have NFP, and didn't have any other news. By here, 9:44, 9:45, we trade lower all the way here, and this is that first swing low taken. Right there. Then we get this push higher, and then that is the push higher into that singular, into that singular SIBI, which I marked out. So 30 minute on NQ, and then we have 2 on ES, and then you can see we push higher up here. Probably was nothing for anyone to go long in here. But for me, bigger time frame is bear. So if we don't inverse something on like the 1 hour plus, or could be from 1 to 30 minutes as well, but has to have a lot more has to happen. But still, just bearish then. And you can see we push in here, and then we have a busy here, and then I make it a single one, 2 minutes, and then my entry, sweeping equal highs, and then from there, looking for my entry. You can see we have a swing high in here, we have a swing high in here. These would be equal highs. Right here, this is the inversion, singular one, right there, and then that's the inversion, and then the closure below is my entry. And then the bear time frame also, like I said, those equal lows, but we didn't get there, obviously. But yeah, we don't have to get that for like a TP, so I'll show it. So we had this huge push higher right here, and that would also be like first TP. There's no stage accumulation here in this market maker sell model. And then yeah, on the 2 minute actually, it's really annoying that it doesn't go there right away because it's the day after. But yeah, closure below there, and then this is that first low, which is inside of A1 and 2. It's a 2.5 RR, but you can see NQ never took it. Does that mean that my TP didn't get hit? No. Like we did get a nice reaction after this, and then again, but yeah, my TP was once ES or NQ hits that same low, and we are at a minimum of 1 and 2, then that's first TP. We took it out at 11:36, so that's right here on this candle. Are we above, like it doesn't matter where, but around here, are we above 1 and 2? Yes, so it would have been a 1 and 2 RR. I would have taken 75% off here, but I was in with 2 contracts, or I should have been in with 2 contracts, because that's my max risk. I'm max allowed to risk $285 per trade. This is exactly that almost. So yeah, I could have made wait, what is it now? I could have made how much on this trade? $600. So if I was up the account 51k 300, because I shouldn't have taken that loss then, because if I take a W, then I walk away for that day, plus $600, I could have been up $51,900. And yeah, so the reason for me not taking a trade, not gonna lie, I don't have any good excuse for this. Honestly, like I have a monitor, the main monitor, which I just trade on at 9:30 open. Like it's a priority, yes. Of course, like I'm not gonna have something on the main monitor and then do trading on the side. Like if I'm trading, I'm fully into this. So it's just on the main monitor, and then I do have a side monitor. And then yeah, I was playing chess. Like I'm really, I wouldn't say addicted, but I really like playing chess now. Or now, like I sound like I'm really good. Like I just started, and I just really think it's a cool game. I just played on chess.com, play a couple games, but I was just playing chess while trading, and literally on this I missed a trade. Like it's so stupid. It's such a stupid thing. I'm just literally every minute on the charts, looking every time, but in this case I just missed it. I was just doing something else, which is stupid. And yeah, I was literally at here looking at I was not looking at the setup, no, but I found about the setup once this candle formed. So yeah, we could say I was looking at the setup, but here, and then we closed below here, and then I just saw like a few seconds after, like, oh shit, this is my setup, I have to take this. So what I did on TopStepX is I placed a sell limit order on here, 2 micro contracts, which I should have been in. And you can see this candle opened the next candle once this closed, and it never got a wick. Like that's just the thing. I saw this next candle going up, you see it, like the wick. You see it going up, but it just didn't get there. Almost tapping me in, but it didn't. And that's how I just missed a trade. Like 1-2 RR at the time when I missed a trade. Like I think I have the most. I struggle with that the most. Being in trades where I should have been in, and then that hitting TP. Like that's exactly what this is. But yeah, I've had it before. But it's just so stupid and so. Like you're just following your system. I'm doing literally everything, following my system, and then when the setup forms, I just execute. Doesn't matter if it's a loss or win. But when it is a win and I'm not in it, like I think that's the most annoying thing I struggle with. Like I didn't do anything stupid, but I definitely did feel to take something. Like once the TP actually got hit, and I should have been in there. Like I thought right away, like I'm gonna go in. Like I want to make this money back, and like I should have been up this much. And Like those are things I was thinking about, but I think that's just the discipline of not taking it. But damn, that was hard, man. Like I think I struggle with that the most. Like not even taking like a loss and then the market really goes, like that sucks as well. But I know I followed my plan there, and there was nothing that I could do. Like I know my plan, I know what I should follow, I know what I should do. And when that happens, like that's just the market being the market. Like I can't predict what the market is going to do. But when I do need to enter and my setup or my model forms and it says to me I need to enter and I miss it because I was doing something stupid myself, like that's the most annoying thing. And then yeah, why is the reason for it, like it's just because I created a system, I'm backtesting it every single day, I'm following it, but when it does form and like that's the thing, like that sucks the most for me. And then also like I was predicting it, like there's like my win rate is like a 50% or 40 to 50%, and that's like I don't really care about the win rate, but if you just look at the data from 40 to 50%, I just knew that loss was coming. Like normally I would have taken this trade, and once I take a W on the day, I walk away. Like that's just a day for me, and then I'm totally happy. But I missed this trade, and then like still I'm allowed to trade. Then like it's not really a rule, but I should have been off the charts. Like if you could just say that, I should have just been off the charts, and then I took a trade, and then was a break even. Like I can't show it here because I shared in here. Yeah, so miss my entry would have been a break even now, and you see it going really well here. And then all you would get TP would have been hit. So right there once took the low there. So yeah, just took a long, and this was in the PM session. I'm not really gonna go over this, but this was a long. It was a nice push, and then was a break even after, and we didn't go higher after that, and then a loss. So that was like 40%, 50% win rate. Like doesn't really matter also, but I just knew that loss was coming. I was feeling it. There was nothing I could really do. Like just I should have taken the win. I should have been up on the day, but then also ending the day with a loss as well. Like those things are just hard for me, man. I think that's the biggest thing. Like that's the hardest thing for me. But I really tried to think. It's really hard to do that at the time. Like it's just the day after. I could just still go on this because I feel that exact moment as I was feeling yesterday. I was really thinking about, and honestly really thinking about just like really having it in my head. Like this is for a reason. This is something. This is for a reason. Like don't care if you believe in God or if you think it's the universe or like could be anything, but I would believe like this is for a reason, and I think this is just for God or the universe, like doesn't matter, for just to make me like stronger. Like he wants me, or the universe wants to test me and see what I would do if I'm actually have that mentality and that mindset of actually a profitable trader, like not revenge trading. I know my system, like everything about it. I could tell you everything. I know my system, but it's just a thing now, just following that system and then doing nothing stupid. Like that's the only thing. You can't approach, or you can't battle with rules. Like that's something, that's an emotionally thing. That's just something you just don't do. Even I was feeling it. Like I really wanted to take another trade and like take a stupid trade, and then like why not go in with 10 minis or one mini, 2 minis, and then just let it run a few ticks and then take profit if it does go there. Like it never worked for me, and I still think that. Like how insane is that? I think it's just like a battle between like that, you know, that like that angel and that devil like on your shoulder, and that's just that devil screaming to you like yeah, just do it. Why not just do it? Like, you know, it works. Like honestly, I've never experienced before, and still I think that. Like how insane is that? But I really think that it's just testing me, and I would say I'm passed. I would say I passed the test, so that is a good thing. But it's just, yeah, it sucks, man. But that will be the trade recap already. But it's just all from here. I think these are just going to be tests, and it will just go with hopefully momentum now, and it would just go from here. Like I would say this is then the point. 2025 just started. Doesn't matter. It's just another day. But is this the beginning of me in my profitable journey? Who knows? But I really think that this was a test, and I would say I passed. But yeah, still sucks, but that is what it is. Anything else? No, that would just be it. Did I actually show the trade? Yeah, I did. And then, yeah, I would have taken minimal of 75% off, which was with 2 contracts. You can take 1 contract off, that's 50%. So I took 2 off there. So that was $600. So yeah, it would have been that that much, but again, doesn't matter. I explained my feelings, how I was feeling there. Could go on all night about it, but yeah, that'll be the trade recap. Honestly, really appreciate that you were watching. Eventually, I'm trading a profitable strategy. I've seen that from data. The strategy is almost fully mechanical. It's like 90% mechanical. So when that happens, I do this. When that happens, I do that. Just executing when I know I need to be executing. And how I'm gonna make this profitable strategy to like a non-profitable strategy is executing when I shouldn't be executing, doing things when I shouldn't be doing, and that's just all the human part. Like, it's just now being a robot following my system. That's just it. And how I'm gonna make it a profitable system again. Like me being a stupid human with emotions. Of course, that's a good thing, but in trading, you don't wanna put your emotions in your trades. Like, you don't want to do that. So yeah, that'll be the trade recap. Again, thank you. Really appreciate that you were watching. And yeah, see you.